Hi everyone, it's Mary from Mantras and Mangoes, and today I'm going to be doing a video on the pros of a high carb, low fat vegan lifestyle. So in total I've been a high carb, low fat vegan for about 5 months, so 3 months before I went overseas, and then I was overseas for 4 months and became a junk food vegan, and now I've been home from overseas for about 2 months and back on the high carb, low fat vegan lifestyle bandwagon. So let me begin with my eyes. I have noticed that my eyes have become brighter and more shinier. I have these yellow spots on my eyes. I don't know if you can see them, but they're in the corners there. And when I got my eyes tested, I asked the guy what they were, and he said they're sunspots. And people of the Philippines, of like an Asian descent, usually have these spots because they're from the sun. So it's like a protective layer of, you know, something to protect your eyes from the sun or something. Anyways, I've just noticed that they're not as yellow as what they used to be. And yeah, my eyelashes have grown ridiculously long. It's weird because Asians don't have eyelashes. So yeah, brighter eyes. And I have noticed my hair just grows ridiculously fast now. Like it's always been kind of long, but it's taken me a long time for when my hair was down up to my belly button. It took a long time, and now I only just got a cut like a week ago, not even kidding, and I feel like it's growing already. Like, is that weird? Like it just feels thick and luscious all the time and soft and shiny, even though I've like bleached it and, you know, dyed it or whatever. But yeah, it's healthy and it's thick and it doesn't fall out like it used to back in the day. So yeah. And when I was younger, I used to have the worst skin in the world. Like year 7, year 8, I used to break out all the time. I had oily skin, I had pimples the size of Mars on my face. So my parents decided to put me on the pill. So I was on the pill for pretty much the entire teenage life years. So from year 7, like 13, to when I was 21. So that's a long time. And actually I went on it again last year for a month, but that was other reasons. But yeah, so pretty much it was masking my skin damage the entire time and my skin problems. So when I came off the pill, I had terrible skin as well, and I had really bad hormone imbalance. But when I came on this lifestyle, my skin completely cleared up. I mean, before I went overseas, my skin was really clear. I'd been on it for 3 months and it was perfect. But then I went overseas again, and now that I'm home, I've had to detox. So my skin had broken out. So you can see the breakouts a bit, but there's no new inflammation and it's all pretty much healing. I've just got a few freckles. Like, I'm not wearing any makeup. I just have freckles from the sun from when I was younger. But I have no new breakouts. It's just old, and it's healing, and I know I've just got to give it time and I'll have glowing, radiant skin again. So, and I remember when I used to eat a lot of meat and dairy, I used to wake up every morning with the most congested nose ever. Like, I wouldn't be able to breathe. I'd be like, oh my God. And I'd blow my nose and I'd just feel mucusy and disgusting. And now I wake up and I suffer from really bad hay fever. And I haven't had to take any medication this season, like this spring and summer season of hay fever at all. Like, I wake up with a clear nose, like, there's no snot, there's nothing. And like, only thing that happens now with my hay fever is that I get really itchy eyes sometimes, but that's it, then it passes. But yeah, and I've noticed my teeth are getting whiter. See? I've always had really white teeth, like the dentist has always said it, but I'm just noticing they're getting a lot whiter. And the secret to that is banana peels. Not even kidding. Thanks Freely for that advice. After I eat a banana, I just grab the peel and I just rub it all over my teeth, and yeah, they're all like one colour now. These spots at the back are old stains from years and years ago. The dentist isn't going to do anything about them. Another thing is that when I used to eat a lot of meat and dairy, I used to always have this cloud right here on my third eye, and it used to be like really hazy. Like, I couldn't think properly, I couldn't see properly, I couldn't notice anything else around me except for the fact that my head was like my eyes were just glassed over, my head was just, yeah, in a cloud. And now I have that mental clarity. And I never used to understand that concept when people used to say it. I was like, what is mental clarity? So I'm going to sneeze. Sorry, hay fever. I never understood the mental clarity, and now I have it. I can see everything around me so clearly. I don't have that cloud here covering up my high consciousness. I can think and I can feel. And another thing, being on this lifestyle has made me appreciate myself more. I love myself so much, and I love the environment more. I'm more mindful with what I'm doing with my daily life, my daily activities. I am more connected to the animals around me. I'm more connected to the earth. I want to be outside in nature all the time. And yeah, it's just amazing. And I remember back in the day when I was suffering so badly from my eating disorders, I was just unmotivated to do anything with my life. I thought my life was completely pointless and that my life had to revolve around the food that I ate. I mean, it still does, but in a really good way. I used to be just so unhappy, and I thought that that's what life was about, and then until you had objects or an event happening in your life, that's when you could be happy. I didn't understand self-happiness, inner self-happiness, that you should be happy within yourself before letting anything else around you make you happy. So this lifestyle has made me realize that I am actually happy and that everything else that happens to me in my daily life is a bonus. So that's really great. And I'm motivated every day. Like I wake up at 5:30 every morning, I read a book, I go for a run or a walk, I do some yoga, I have breakfast, watch the news, watch some YouTube videos and go to work. Like I've pretty much lived more than what most people do within 3 hours space period than, you know, they do in a whole day them working 9 to 5. So that's how I just feel really motivated, and knowing that I'm doing something every day just makes me feel really good. And another thing is that I feel like I want to save the world. Like this lifestyle has made me realize that our planet is so precious, and you know, I'm doing everything I can to try and help save it. So I'm going to fundraisers. Like last week I went to the Sea Shepherd fundraiser, I went to World Vegan Day, I went to Cowspiracy screening here where I live. I'm just trying to find as many animal activist groups to join, and become members of so many organizations online, and donating and supporting and everything. Like it just makes you want to be more involved, and that's what I love about it, because you're doing your little part to help change the world. Another pro of this lifestyle is the convenience. If you're hungry and you want to have breakfast in the run, you seriously just grab 5 bananas, 10 dates or something, and you're off, and you got your lunch and snack or whatever. And yeah, it's just easy because you can always get takeaway rice if you're in a rush. You always can just, yeah, have fruit on the go, get some juice, have some smoothies or whatever. It's just easy. You know, there's no complications about it. You just chuck some fruit in a blender, blend it up, and there's your meal. You don't have to spend hours cooking or like counting your macros or whatever people do now. It's just really simple. And I used to be really bloated all the time, and I used to have a lot of gas, and now my bowels are perfect. Like I go 3 times a day for number 2s, and I'm always hydrated, so I'm always peeing clear. It's really just great. I feel light and not heavy. I feel like I've got energy to just jump up and down all the time. Like I've got no stomach pains or anything. I have regular periods now, but I'll do another video on that soon. And yeah, I haven't been sick once on this lifestyle. I was sick once overseas being a junk food vegan, but that's because I drank alcohol like every day for a long time. It was really bad. Like I was in a different kind of, you know, stage of my life, and I had to go overseas to do this. So, you know, it was just a social thing to do, to drink, and you know, it obviously took its toll on me. You know, alcohol was very, very bad for you, and I knew that. But I did get sick a little bit. I had like a chest infection and stuff. But yeah, it took me not that long to get over it. I didn't take any antibiotics. I kind of just let it do its thing. And yeah, I haven't been sick yet. Like, except for hay fever, that's it. Like I have nothing wrong. So it's really, really good. And I remember I used to get colds all the time. And for the most exciting pro of all that you've all probably been waiting for is, drum roll, weight loss. Yes, I have lost weight on this lifestyle. And it hasn't been like this amazing drastic amount of weight because I didn't have much weight to lose in the first place, but it's been a good amount of weight and I'm happy. And I know I still have a fair bit of weight to lose because I know I'm holding a lot of water from when I was overseas and from before that, from my eating disorder past. Like my body's still healing and I know my body will eventually get to its ideal weight, which I think will be maybe a few kilos lighter, but right now I'm so happy. I put on a fair bit of weight overseas and when I came home, I pretty much lost like 3 kilos within the month. Like so healthily, I wasn't, you know, calorie restricting or anything like that. But yeah, and that's another pro to this, that you can eat and not feel guilty. And that's a really, really, really good pro. Because I used to feel guilty after every single meal I used to eat and that was hard. And now I can enjoy my meal. I'm grateful for my meal and I'm grateful for this body and I'm grateful for this lifestyle. So yeah, thumbs up to a high carb, low fat, vegan lifestyle, yes! So yeah, I hope you guys liked my video. Sorry if I rambled on a little bit, you know I love doing that. But yeah, give me a thumbs up if you liked this video and this lifestyle and subscribe if you want to. But yes, peace and love, bye!